You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Days of Our Lives fans, I've got your early weekly spoilers for October 13th through the 17th. We've got Sophia's lies unraveling and Rafe riding to the rescue. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not following us, please reach down, click that subscribe button. We're going to get right into it. And as we always do on early edition day, we start with what's coming the rest of this week and then dive into what's ahead for next week. So on Wednesday, October 8th, we have got Holly swearing Ari to secrecy. Holly's planning to leave Salem forever. She's planning to go to Paris to be with her mom, Nicole, with her stepdad, Eric, and her little brother, Jude. She's just had enough of all the Salem shenanigans and specifically Sophia's shenanigans. Tate really needs to talk to Holly, but he had better act fast because Holly is packing her bags as we speak. Rafe helps out Johnny and Chanel. And I wonder if he'll give them any clues about Tesoto's birth mom, or maybe he's going to help them figure out the whole Holly dirty text thing that seems to be a real mystery. We're going to have a Tony showdown against the Kiriakises. We will have Xander, Maggie, and Phillip on hand. Tony's quite confident that he's not only going to get DiMera Enterprises back, but he's also going to get his greedy hands on Titan. But Maggie and the boys tell Tony he can only have DiMera, not Titan. So I wonder how far Maggie will go to protect her late husband Victor's legacy and to preserve it for his sons and grandkids. Sarah realizes that Tate is not Sophia's baby daddy. After talking to Brady, you know, she's figured out really quickly that Sophia has lied about the paternity. So Sarah is going to confront the little fibber, saying the truth always comes out. And I wonder if Sophia will admit that it's Aaron or that she just doesn't know. On Thursday, October 9th, we have got Chad delivering some difficult news to Kat. And I wonder if Chad's going to tell her that Thomas has demanded that he stop dating Kat immediately. Obviously, Chad's son was super upset after Rachel told Thomas that Kat was pretending to be his dead mom, Abigail. And of course, Grandma Jennifer Horton's going to be no help either because she cannot stand Kat and refuses to forgive her. Also on Thursday, it is Marissa Reyes' 40th anniversary on Days of Our Lives. Her first air date was back October 9th, 1985. Julie and Jack reminisce with Jennifer about her past in Salem. And if you recall, the character started out young and then was off screen, and then Days did a Saurus, a soap opera rapid aging. And they recast Missy Reeves as troubled teen Jen and brought her back to Salem. JJ is increasingly troubled and stressed. He wanted to turn in his badge when he went to talk to Jada about the blackout night and the curfew and the whole looting thing. But Jada grilled him and then told JJ she felt like he was following protocol and the law, and she refused to let him quit, but she did want him to take a few days off. So we'll see, but I expect more tension between him and Theo. On Friday, October 10th, we've got Chanel, Johnny, and Brady getting together, and they are comparing notes about Holly. If you remember, Brady was at the dorms during the fire and he picked up Holly and carried her out of there. So he's got info they need. And if Brady says he saw Sophia milling around the campus, that might be a red flag, since the person who mentioned the fling with the student also alleged that they were the baby's mom. This may send Brady back around to do another DNA test. We'll see. And I wonder if Chanel and or Johnny and Brady are going to talk to Ari, who may confirm that Sophia was in their dorm room that night, which means she would have had access to Holly's phone. And speaking of Holly, she is making her plans to exit Salem permanently. She thinks Sophia and Tate are now a thing, so she's just had enough. She's out of Salem, but I kind of don't think she's really going to go. I think something's going to happen. And that with Sophia's lies unraveling, we may get Holly staying in town. Arianna gives Tate an update, and she may warn him that he may not have much time to talk to Holly. She swore her to secrecy, but Ari may still drop a little hint. Javi and Leo are very worried about their foster son, Tesoro. They're going to run into an upset Chanel and Johnny in the town square when the guys are out with little T. And I wonder if they are going to tell Javi and Leo that they got disapproved, unapproved, blacklisted for the adoption because of these fake, sketchy texts and a letter sent to the social worker. And I wonder if Leo and Javi will think that Chanel and Johnny losing the option to adopt might give them a chance to keep the kid. We also have Sarah opening up to Kayla on Friday. She could talk to her about the Sophia situation. Her hands are tied with HIPAA. She can't really give out any info about the paternity. However, if Sarah talks things through with another doctor with Kayla, then Sweetness could turn around and hint to Steve, maybe they should test Sophia against Tesoro. Then the week of October 13th through the 17th, we've got Tate racing to stop Holly from leaving for France. Tate loves her way too much to let Holly go, and Arianna and maybe even Brady may fill him in about Sophia's lives and her destructive antics that have targeted his relationship yet again. I'm also waiting to see if Kat is going to sneak down into the construction area of the hospital to see that metal security door that Gwen mentioned and that Kat told Rafe about. And if Kat is sneaking down in that area, I wonder if Gwen will catch her or maybe EJ. I feel like Kat's going to get busted pretty soon. It also seems like Tony is really not himself. And I know we're all kind of watching and wondering, is that Andre? Look for more red flags next week. Stephanie, Alex, Steve, and Kayla are all going to be keeping a very watchful eye on Jeremy Horton. Everybody's wondering, is he truly a changed man, or is he just gotten better at camouflaging how awful he is? Expect to see Jennifer blasting Kat over dating Chad. I mean, I can't see Jen ever forgiving Kat for pretending to be Abby, but now targeting her husband and dating him. Obviously, Kat wouldn't have done it if Clyde hadn't threatened her mother, but I also kind of don't understand why Jen is being quite so unforgiving. I mean, Jack is a redeemed rapist. Jeremy's a monster. The family doesn't know that yet, though. So maybe Jen and Julie ought to consider showing some grace. Rafe investigates Jeremy's past, and I wonder if he's going to turn up with something. JJ may reach out to Theo. Maggie leads the Kiriakis charge to stop Tony. Xander and Sarah are starting couples therapy soon, and Gwen and Kat become closer. But with Kat basically betraying her, I wonder if Gwen's going to feel as betrayed by her as she was by Leo.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.